Hey everybody, Christopher Naiman here. Got a very important tip for you when taking a PDF pattern to a professional printer. You don't want to miss this tip. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Welcome back everybody. Okay, Christmas time, I was very busy sewing and I've got a client that I'm making a shirt for, and I had the Islander Sewing men's shirt pattern. This is from their online class. This is pattern number 228. Well, anyway, you know, every pattern that I use from Islander fits exactly for the size of the man that's needed. You measure the chest, you measure the neck, it fits perfect, and you're fine. Well, I was very busy, and of course, I make mistakes, and this was a mistake that cost me, okay? When I mean cost me, it cost me time. I needed to cut a large out, and as you can see, this was the large I cut out. And then I do some enhancements to the pattern. I add an extension on here so I could do a double fold on both sides, the left and the front side, which is not what Islander pattern has, but it's something I like to add. But anyway, I did this, I cut it out, and I was saying like, well, this is a modern fit, but it seems kind of small after I was cutting it out. I cut all the fabric out and I put it together, and I'm looking at this like, wait a minute, this is like for a child. This is like some kid. This pattern is like for some kid. I'm like, what the heck did I do? So I went and double checked to make sure I cut the large. And sure enough, I cut the large. See, there's extra small, small, medium. Here's the large. But it was like, what did I do here? So I'm looking at. So I messaged Janet and I said, Janet, I think there's a problem with this pattern. It's not printing the correct size. And she goes, did you check the registration box on the pattern paper? And I'm like, well, what is that? What do you mean by that? So I learned something from that, and that's what I want to teach you all. Registration box. Now I took this to the professional so-called printer at the UPS store, okay? The first two that they had printed for me, I went to cut up like I just showed you. They did not print to the exact size. These are registration boxes on their pattern. You can see it says 2 by 2 inches. Now, if I was aware of that, on the first two, I would have measured that 2 inches across, 2 inches down, which means this would have been the perfect size. And now this is the new replacement pattern that they printed for me. And the woman realized, oh yeah, I did make a mistake. I don't know how I did it, but I did it when I printed it. So of course they were nice and they printed it new from me. I want to show you something. Here is the large, okay? Look at the difference here. Look at the difference. You see the difference? The ratio is so wrong. So, whenever you go to a professional printer, you take a PDF pattern, look for that registration box, okay? Look for that registration box to make sure that it prints properly. Just because they say they're a professional printer doesn't always mean that they're professionals. It might be something new that they're getting into, like the UPS store I went to. Okay? So, and my lesson learned too. My lesson learned. This cost me time. I've got a client that is waiting for a shirt, but this is what happened. Okay? So I wanted to pass that on to you so you don't make the same mistakes. This is what it's all about, learning and sharing your mistakes to help everybody else so they don't follow the same problem. This doesn't happen to them. Okay guys, take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.